Hello, I'm Zanemar, or Zanemar. I might not have the greatest microphone, but I do have a big heart, so if you can start the audio quality, then welcome. Today's TuesTalk Tuesday, we're talking about life. A lot of people are scared of life because they don't know what's going to happen. Well, obviously we know what the end is. No, not the specifics, but you can guess. Or, you just know it's death. But I think the unknown of what will happen in life is also a great reason to continue being here. Curiosity is a powerful tool. Curiosity doesn't have to focus on all the positive stuff. It can also be on the bad stuff of, okay, life will get worse because that's what it always does. But how? Because if it's really bad right now, where's it gonna go? I'm curious to find out. Of course, I'll be terrible at the time, but I like to think of every bad thing as a story waiting to happen. And in most stories, there's always something interesting, memorable in a good way even. I think another reason people might fear life is because they're worried they've spent it wrong, or that they've wasted a lot of it, I don't think there's a true way to live life, and I don't think you can ever waste it, because sometimes you just need a moment to be dumb, to do some reckless things, maybe to do absolutely nothing. And sometimes you need that stereotypical movie situation where later in life you've improved, you're further in that character arc, and you realise, oh wait, there's better things I can do. And I think if you can learn from something, if you can learn from your past mistakes or actions, that's not a waste of time. So if you're there, you're fearing you've failed life or something, like you haven't. Because now if you're questioning it, aren't you learning something about yourself that you changed a little, just enough to notice that you want to live your life differently? Also, as I was saying, you can't really, there's no guide to living life. You can do whatever you want, basically. You can. I mean, things are legal, but technically, so there's really no wrong way to live life. My last note I can think of why people would fear life is because they've spent so long longing for death that life is just strange, that they're not used to thinking of the future because they're drowned in the past or even in the present and can't anymore. Really, to those people I say, you can only go forwards. You might have had the worst week, or maybe the worst years of your life, but you can't change that. Besides, forward, if you keep on going to the future, maybe there'll be a time machine and you can change that. And you can't go in a time machine if you never reach the future in which there's a time machine. You say the joke there. Now you got this, I believe in you. You know what I was saying. So yeah, I think life's a crazy little thing in it. There's so much to fear about life, but I think if you're fearing life, just stop. No. If you're fearing life, that's totally relatable. lot of people do. And I'm not just saying that. Ask anyone. I bet they'll tell you the same thing. Or they'll tell you variations of the thing. Don't feel alone. If you're scared you've wasted your life, or if you're scared you have to live life, you got this. You really do, mate. You control your life, which means you can set the rules. And if others are trying to control you, well, they can. But at the end of the day, well, if others are trying to control your life, if they take it over, just know it's not forever. Because one day you're gonna get help. You're gonna find some support, and you're gonna live your life. And even if you're not living your life now, whether by you just can't, financial reasons, for personal reasons, for whatever, try doing one thing that makes your life yours. Whether you're a silly little guy and you want to wear mismatched socks, or you wanna draw like a little Sharpie tattoo, or people won't see it but you will see it. Maybe you convince people your name is like Kyle before I die, see what happens. Make your life yours, cause it's yours, you know. You can find secret little ways to live life how you want to live it. I know me saying all this isn't going to stop you from fearing life, and it's okay to have fear. I mean, without fear, a lot of people do a lot of stupid things. It kind of keeps you in check, right? What I'm saying is, fear can be managed, and if you can't manage it yourself, find some friends, find a therapist, find maybe your family if they're not alright people. You don't have to do this alone, and if life's too much, reach out for help. Heck, go on Reddit or whatever, you know. Well, maybe not Reddit, but somewhere out there, somewhere out there, someone will support you and help you. And I mean, I can't reach through the screen, but if you'd like a virtual hug, I'll give you a virtual hug. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Voice hug, I know. And if you find comfort in me talking to you, I mean, that's the whole point of this, please leave a little comment. Maybe ask me a question, like if you have an interest you want me to cover, or if you have another fear you want commentary on. I mean, I'm a stupid little teenager who doesn't get sleep, so I can't promise the best, most profound thing ever, but I will say I will try my best to give decent insight and some alright humour, alright? And as always, I'm Zanemar, I'm here for you, and I wish you a lucky week.